Hello, welcome back to the channel. I want to preface this video by saying I was a little bit sick while I was recording this, so I was a little bit quiet. I tried to fix it in post, but you know, you can only do so much in post with background noise and fans and all that stuff. This CPU cooler that I used in this video was kind of noisy, but it was cheap, so what do you expect? Thanks for all the support on all my other videos. We just hit over 3,000 on my Amazon graphics card one, so thank you to everybody for that. Also, thank you for my first 100 subscribers. I know we're at like 130 right now, but you know, it happened yesterday while I was at work, so I wanted to say thank you. Shout out to this person. They found my note in that video and they left the pinned comment, so they get a shout out. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. It helps. And that'll be it from me. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we will finally be testing this motherboard. The CPU came in the mail, and so did the CPU cooler. This thing looks very interesting. First, I need to show you this CPU. This is how it came packaged. I'm not a stickler about the packaging, you know. Things are sometimes more durable than people think that they are. But this is not one of those things. Look at this. It came in this like this. Come on, people. I just don't understand. But it's an i3-3220 dual core. This is gonna be fun. I think it goes without saying it was not fun, and it was a lot of problems. To pair with it, we just have, you know, the graphics card, the $10 graphics card, the 6740 or whatever it was, the 128 gig of my normal stuff, and this is the cheapest stick of DDR3 I could find on Amazon. It was $8. It's 4 gigs, I believe. Yeah, 4 gigabytes. It'll be plenty for this. I do have plans for this build, but it's not going to be anything super high-end or super mega, you know, performance orientated. Really, it's just going to be for fun, like most things that I do. Also, I decided I'm going to use this power supply, and I have an extra stick of RAM just in case I need it that I did not buy separately. It is what it is. Alright, let's get to building this, putting it together. Remove that. This thing, first, guess we ought to put our CPU in there, huh? And the power of a razor knife. Now let's see if this CPU works. It's supposed to be the same socket. I'm gonna guess it sits in there like that, because that's kind of what it's seeming like. Get our RAM open. Blazing fast, 1600 megahertz, not megabytes. Put the RAM into the slot, push it down till it snaps. Voila, we got our 1 stick of RAM in there. Like I said, I don't need a CMOS battery because that's not important for what we're doing. Now, the part that I am going to struggle with, this cooler. Let's set that off kind of to the side a little bit. Oh yeah, just as janky as I hoped it was. This looks actually off. Look at how thin and spread out that heat stack is. I mean, it should be plenty for 2 cores, but fuck, it was $10, so yeah, that explains it, don't it? Okay, so I do not know that, I'm guessing. Okay, let me put this on. I'll be right back. This is kind of stupid looking. Okay, I believe I got it on there how it's supposed to be. It's definitely not going anywhere. So with that, I say it's time to take this off and install the thermal paste real quick. And as always, I show off my thermal pasting. I'm not afraid of what you have to say, internet. I'll just use the tip of this to kind of spread it around a little bit. That should be good enough. I have to do it like this. Okay, so it's on there. Didn't feel right. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's not sitting exactly straight. It's kind of a little bit crooked. I don't think it's a pressure issue because it has plenty of pressure touching against the block. Believe me, I promise it does. Yeah, with that, I say we plug it into the power supply over on our test bench over there and see if it works even, because I don't know if it even works right now for real. Oh, look at it. All shitty. It's not really looking that bad for, you know, a very low-end custom build. I have a feeling this cooler is going to do a lot better than you would think, but that shouldn't be surprising because it is a 2-core CPU. It's just how it is, you know. Okay, so I did look it up just to be safe before I used this thing. It's supposed to be on 115 and not 240. I guess we have no other choice but to arm this thing and hope that we don't die. Yeah, that's the best we can really do, I think. Hope we don't die, because chances are, yeah, we're gonna. Then we need our storage device. Let's plug this bad boy in now. Alright folks, it turned on as soon as I plugged it in, so I imagine it's working. I don't smell anything burning. Let's plug in this GPU. It's working! It's actually fucking working. Okay, I didn't expect it to actually all work together, but it does. Let's do a little bit of a test. I'm going to connect it to the internet and we're gonna play CSGO for a second. I'm letting you know it does not go my way throughout the rest of this video. And this thing is blowing a lot of air through this, actually, which is crazy to me. Let's see if it actually... Oh no. There's no way that I can run Windows 11 on this shit. I don't care what you try to tell me. Just a quick update. Installing the Windows update has the CPU at 100%. And I'm gonna have to throw some extra memory in there. I don't have a choice. This is so bad. I've already been here for 45 minutes waiting for this. Something else interesting. It says that there are 4 slots of RAM on this motherboard, but there's only... Found that a little interesting is all. Okay, I cut my losses. I'm put more RAM in there because I am tired of waiting, and let's see if now that it has more RAM it goes faster. Other than that, I mean, the motherboard works, obviously. Working perfectly fine. It's just we're bottlenecked by that CPU, which I mean, I expected it, but like at the same time, like I expected it to be able to at least install stuff. Whatever, you know. I'm gonna get back into updating this and I'll be back whenever it's done. Just so everybody sees, it is recognizing all of the memory. So yay. By the way, I also don't think that I mentioned this CPU is $15. Just $15. No like $15, $49, $90, just $15 flat. That is why. And this is why we keep getting more and more cores in our CPUs. Okay, so the way it's looking, this system, it's not gonna update this game. I don't know why. Wi-Fi connection's fine. It acts like there's no Wi-Fi, but see down there, right there. I don't know if it has to do with this Windows update or what, but I wouldn't think it did because it was an optional update. But now, oh, since I have more than 2 tabs open, it won't. I think I'm gonna say call it quits and just admit that this was a bust, because I don't feel like leaving this power supply on overnight. Download or whatever is a good idea. I think it's a terrible idea. I don't know. I really don't know. Why don't you guys tell me? Tell me, what should I do? Should I get a new, better CPU that will actually allow it to do stuff? Or do I try plugging the SSD into another computer and updating everything that way? Because at the point that I'm at right now, It's been 2 hours. The CPU's been pegged at 100% the entire time. It's not boosting, but I don't think this CPU has a boost clock speed. The CPU cooler is fine. It's working good. Like, it's moving lots of air. These fin stacks are nice and chilly. Even the copper pipes aren't very warm at all. Oh, wait. Rare. What happened? What's going on all of a sudden? All of a sudden nothing's happening and it's pulling more memory. Search Windows update settings. Because it's not wanting to even load the Windows update screen now. This thing's just not wanting to act right for me. I don't get it. I really didn't think I'd have this many problems with it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it quits. I don't trust this power supply. This thing's being weird. Maybe it's a power supply issue. Maybe it's not giving enough juice. But I don't know. I couldn't really see that. But at the same time, weirder shit has happened, right? Might as well get a little bit of